Listen to that roar. There is absolutely nothing on earth like the feeling of dropping the clutch, grabbing a fistful of gears, and letting all that American horsepower scream down the pavement. It's pure, unadulterated freedom. But let's be honest for a second. The automotive landscape has completely shifted under our feet. Gone are the days when your only choice was a bulletproof 4-speed manual or a heavy-duty 3-speed slush box. Today, we are staring down a massive alphabet soup of transmissions. MT, AT, AMT, CVT, DCT, IMT. It's enough to make any sane gearhead throw their hands up in frustration. Are these modern gearboxes actually engineering marvels that can outshift a seasoned driver? Or are they just overcomplicated electronic gimmicks destined to leave you stranded on the side of the interstate with a 4-figure repair bill? Today, we're cutting through the marketing fluff. We're stripping down every single major transmission type on the market to see what's actually worth your hard-earned cash, what keeps the soul of driving alive, and what you should avoid like a rusted-out frame. Now, before we drop the hammer and dive into the grease, do me a quick favor. If you love classic steel, real horsepower, and keeping your rides running pristine for the long haul, hit that subscribe button right now. Smash the like button and ring that notification bell. This channel is dedicated to giving you the straight-shooting car care advice you won't get from the big corporate dealerships. Drop a comment below right now telling me, are you team 3 pedals for life, or has modern tech won you over? Let me know, and let's get into it. Let's start where it all began, the manual transmission, or MT. To a lot of us, this isn't just a way to move a car, it's the only way. The mechanics are beautiful in their simplicity. You've got a mechanical clutch disc sandwiched between the engine's flywheel and the transmission pressure plate. When you stomp that third pedal, you manually separate the engine from the drivetrain. You move the stick, slide the synchros, engage the next gear set, and smooth talk the clutch back in. In slang terms, this is what we call rowing your own gears. It's a total mind-body connection with the machine. You feel every vibration of the engine right in the palm of your hand. You control the RPMs, you command the torque, and if you want to drop it a gear to blow past a tailgater, you do it on your own terms. Back in the day, a manual meant your car was faster and got better fuel economy than any lazy automatic on the lot. Plus, they are incredibly robust. No computers to glitch out, no complex hydraulic valve bodies to clog. If it breaks, a guy with a decent set of wrenches and a shop manual can usually fix it in his garage. But let's keep it real. As much as we love the romance of a manual bumper-to-bumper gridlock traffic on a hot afternoon, we'll turn that heavy clutch pedal into a total leg killer. And the sad truth? Modern automatics have gotten so blindingly fast that humans just can't keep up in a straight line anymore. But for sheer driving joy and classic soul, the manual still wears the crown. Next up is the Old Faithful, the conventional automatic transmission, or AT, often called the hydraulic or torque converter automatic. Now, if you grew up in the golden era of muscle, you probably remember old-school automatics as power-robbing slush boxes that shifted like they were stuck in molasses. But modern tech has completely reinvented this beast. Instead of a mechanical clutch, a conventional automatic uses a torque converter. Think of it as 2 fans facing each other inside a sealed housing filled with transmission fluid. One fan is bolted to the engine, spinning around and pushing fluid against the second fan, which is connected to the transmission. This fluid coupling allows your car to come to a complete stop at a red light without stalling out. Inside the gearbox, instead of standard gears sliding on a shaft, you have a mesmerizing dance of planetary gear sets. Nested gears that lock and unlock using hydraulic clutches and bands controlled by the car's computer. Today's automatics are absolute butter. They offer effortless, seamless cruising. If you're eating up miles on a cross-country road trip, a modern 8-speed or 10-speed automatic keeps the engine right in its sweet spot, giving you surprisingly great fuel economy and plenty of low-end grunt when you step on the gas. They are incredibly reliable nowadays and can handle a massive amount of towing weight and raw torque. The trade-off? You lose that visceral connection to the road. You're letting a microchip make the executive decisions for you. And if a modern automatic goes haywire, you're looking at a highly complex labyrinth of electronics and hydraulics that usually requires a specialized shop to rebuild. Now we enter the modern jungle of acronyms. Let's talk about the AMT, or Automated Manual Transmission. Don't let the marketing folks fool you on this one. An AMT is not a true automatic. Under the hood, it is structurally a standard old-school manual transmission with a dry clutch and regular gears. The big twist? There is no clutch pedal in the footwell. Instead, the car uses electronic actuators, hydraulic pumps, and computers to step on the clutch and shift the gears for you. It's essentially a robot sitting on top of a manual gearbox doing the physical labor. Why did manufacturers do this? Simple: cost and efficiency. AMTs are much cheaper to build than complex conventional automatics, and because they keep the direct mechanical connection of a manual, they don't suffer from the power loss associated with fluid torque converters. But here's the slang breakdown. In the real world, most AMTs are clunky as all get out. Because the computer has to guess when to dip the clutch and shift, there is often a noticeable, annoying hesitation between gears, a phenomenon car reviewers call the nodding dog effect, where your head literally bobs forward every time the car shifts. While it saved a few bucks on gas in budget cars, it's safe to say this system lacks the refinement most American drivers expect. All right, let's tackle the one that gets a lot of old-school mechanics fired up, the CVT, or continuously variable transmission. If you look inside a CVT, you won't find a single traditional gear. No teeth, no planetary sets, nothing. Instead, it relies on an incredibly clever system of two adjustable cone-shaped pulleys connected by a high-strength steel belt. As you accelerate, these pulleys constantly change their width. When one opens up, the other closes down. This infinitely alters the diameter of the pulleys, meaning a CVT has an infinite number of gear ratios. It doesn't shift from first to second to third. It smoothly glides through a continuous spectrum. When you mash the gas pedal in a CVT-equipped car, the engine immediately jumps straight to its peak power RPM and just stays there while the car catches up in speed. It sounds less like a muscle car ripping through the gears and more like a loud, steady drones, often compared to a motorboat or a vacuum cleaner. Look, from a pure engineering standpoint, CVTs are brilliant for daily commuter cars. They deliver stellar fuel economy because the engine is always running at its most efficient speed. But for a crowd that loves the mechanical cadence of an engine climbing and falling through gears, a CVT can feel completely soulless. Furthermore, early generations of these transmissions gained a nasty reputation for premature failure if they weren't meticulously maintained with fresh fluid. They simply cannot handle high horsepower or heavy-duty towing. If the CVT is the ultimate commuter appliance, then the DCT or dual clutch transmission is the ultimate track weapon. Imagine taking a manual transmission, splitting it down the middle, and putting two separate clutches inside. One clutch handles the odd gears, first, third, fifth, seventh, while the second clutch commands the even gears, second, fourth, sixth. When you're accelerating hard in second gear, the computer is already using the other clutch to pre-select third gear. The second you pull that steering wheel paddle, one clutch releases while the other instantly engages. We're talking about gear changes that happen in milliseconds, faster than a blink of an eye, and completely unmatchable by any human hand. It provides an uninterrupted wall of power directly to the rear wheels. It's why you see this technology anchoring everything from modern supercars to the latest high-performance American muscle. The performance is mind-boggling, but it comes at a premium. DCTs are incredibly intricate pieces of machinery. At low speeds, like trying to creep up a steep driveway or parallel park, they can sometimes feel a little hesitant or jerky as those computer-controlled dry or wet clutches try to feather themselves. It's smoothly. And when a DCT goes out of warranty, you better have a healthy savings account because repairing them is an expensive, high-tech affair. Finally, we have the newest kid on the block, the IMT, or Intelligent Manual Transmission. This is a fascinating hybrid concept designed to throw a lifeline to the dying art of the stick shift. When you look inside an IMT vehicle, you see a regular gear shifter on the center console. You shift it manually into first, second, third, just like old times. But look down at the floorboards. There is no clutch pedal. Instead, the gear shifter contains a sophisticated touch sensor. The very millisecond your hand touches the shift knob to change gears, the computer detects the movement and instantly fires an electronic actuator to disengage the clutch under the hood. You move the stick, let go, and the computer smoothly re-engages the clutch. It completely eliminates the risk of stalling out at a hill climb or grinding your gears, while still letting you control the exact gear choice. It's a quirky, compromise system that's gaining some traction overseas. But for traditional American purists, it begs the question, is it genuinely a manual if you aren't working the clutch pedal yourself? So, when you strip away the acronyms and look at the bare metal, what's the final verdict? If you want absolute control, bulletproof reliability, and that classic mechanical soul, nothing will ever replace the traditional manual transmission. It's the DNA of hot rodding. If you want effortless comfort, heavy-duty capability, and smooth power delivery for long-distance highway cruising, the modern conventional automatic is tough to beat. For raw, unrelenting track performance, the DCT is king, while the CVT remains an efficiency champion for everyday grocery getters. At the end of the day, a car's transmission defines its entire personality. Take care of your gearbox, feed it clean fluid at the proper intervals, treat it with respect, and it'll take care of you for hundreds of thousands of miles. Make sure to check out our previous videos on classic car maintenance tips to keep your drivetrain running like a top. This is your host from the channel, signing off. Keep your oil clean, keep the shiny side up, and we'll catch you on the next turn.